Okay, today Ashley is making a shirt for me. She is using her, this is her Cricut, and I'll turn the light on so you can see the Cricut. Ta-da! And so what we did was we went to Hobby Lobby and I chose a shirt. And my sister's birthday's coming up, and my sister really likes monograms. And so Ashley is going to put my sister's monogram on this shirt for me. And so I'll show you the shirt before we do anything to it. But right now, this is the process you go through. Is Ashley is looking at fonts on her computer, and she's picking out a pretty font. The problem that we have noticed with a lot of monograms.
Can I interrupt you for 2 seconds?
Yes.
I think we're gonna have to go letter by letter.
Okay, that's not a problem.
That's
not a problem.
Because you want a cursive J.
Yes.
Okay, which is fine.
No, that's fine. The problem that we have seen with a lot of monograms, especially on cars, is that you cannot read them. People like a lot of the flourishes and curls, and but you absolutely cannot. You're like, oh, what letter is that? And we do that all the time. We're like, we don't even know what that is supposed to be. So, since this is going to be just 3 initials in the middle of her shirt, I want to make sure that you can read each letter clearly, because a while ago I should have had Ashley leave it up so that you could see. She had a T on the screen, and when I first walked in, it looked like a C.
That one?
Yeah, this is it. And that is a T, and to me that looks like a C. So if that's on the back of your car, to me that looks like a C. So some of them are just very, very hard to read. So yeah, letter by letter is fine with me. How many are there to choose from?
I have about 400 fonts on my computer.
Okay, so
but I have a general idea of what will work and what will not. Are you wanting a cursive T?
Cursive T would be nice. And you know how I make my T's. You can read my T's.
Yes, if only someone else made their T like that into a font. Shame.
Wonder how hard that would be to make your own font.
You can. It seems like a real pain. Let's be honest.
Okay. Now see, you can read that.
I think that's hideous.
It's not that great, is it?
I think that's awful. We could also do letters in circles like this. I have that one in a circle. I've got this one in a circle.
Oh, yeah.
I've got this one in a circle. We could also do, oh, I think that's awful. We could also do one big circle around the whole thing like I did with the shirt that I gave to Christina already. Remember that one?
Yes, yes. That would be nice. Yeah. I wouldn't mind that.
That's a T.
And it looks like a J.
It looks like a J. What's this one? Oh.
See, now that looks like a T. That totally looks like a T.
Yeah, but it looks terrible.
Well, it looks like it's
blocky.
Yeah.
What about this one?
That's not bad.
Not legible though.
No, it's really not. It could be a G. So her name it's J is her first initial, and then her middle initial is L. Oh, now I like that. That's T, yes. And her last name begins with a T. So
now I need the L.
I really like that one.
I saved the L for last because I figured it's oh.
Oh, that goes with the T. It's too bad the J didn't go with.
I don't remember what the J looks like for that one.
You know what?
Do you like that?
Yes, I like all those.
See, I think that J looks a lot like that T.
It does. You know what? It does.
It looks too much like that T.
It really does.
Okay, well, let's look through. Do you like either of those or no? It's fine if you don't. We can keep looking.
I would keep looking.
I had a feeling she was going to say that.
Yeah, the T and the L are great. If we could find one that's a little flourishy that is legible, would be nice. So Ashley has already made 3 shirts. She made one for Andrew and Christina, she made one for me, and then she made one for herself that will be in a vlog, a different vlog. And then she's going to do a, this is what I'm giving my sister for her birthday. And then Ashley is, I don't mind that. Yeah, I don't mind that at all.
Let's keep trying though.
And then Ashley's doing her own project, a different project for my sister for her birthday. And it's on wood. So it's going to be completely different. So maybe when she finishes that, I'll show it to you.
Ooh, I like that one. I don't think it goes with those though.
Only because it's thicker.
Well, the other ones I can make bold.
Oh, okay.
If we want. We can mess with it.
So this is the shirt we bought. We bought it at Hobby Lobby. I don't even know how much it was. It was probably like, what, $8 or something? It wasn't that much.
Do you think like 10 inches across the middle?
Oh, yeah, that'll be perfect.
Or do you think I think that's perfect.
No, I like that a lot.
10 inches.
So you measured how big you wanted it?
Yeah, some people can probably eyeball it. I'm not good at that.
So now what do you have to do on there?
Now I'm changing the size of the letters to be what I want. I need to see them next to each other so I can get the sizing right. You can also change the sizing here. Let me think for a second. If I want it to be 10 inches across total, then I'm going to want my biggest letter to be 4 inches wide. That looks very small, but it's not. And then this can be 3 inches wide. And then this can be 3 inches wide. Yeah? Yeah,
I like that.
Do you like how big it is?
Yeah, no, yes I do. But it'll take up the size you said it would.
Total, it's 9.467.
That's perfect.
Now it's 10.
Yeah, that's perfect, Ashley.
But it's not that tall. It's only 3 inches tall. It's only that tall. I think it should be 4 inches tall.
4 would be better, I agree.
And then let's see what happens to the height. That will make the height go to 12, or the width go to 12.
Can you make it go to, what did you do, 4? Can you make it go to 3.5?
Mm-hmm.
And then how wide would 3.5 be?
I did 3.7, and that made it 11 inches.
Oh, okay.
11.33.
I still think that would work.
What happens if I take it to 11 inches here? Let's do that. Let's do 11 inches. Does that work?
Yeah.
Okay. Alright, so now we're going to open this and we'll come right back. So for iron on, you want to select what you have. I welded it together, which just means that these letters don't move independently anymore. They move as a unit. And when I change the size is changed as a unit. So now I'm going to flip it. So I'm going to mirror it. So when we put on the iron on, it'll be the right way. We're going to go up to the top to make it. And this is what it looks like. You can move it anywhere on the mat you want to. I'm going to keep it where it is. So we need it to go to the 4 and over. I'm just going to go ahead over to the 12. So I'm going to cut that now.
Do you want me to hold it?
No. No. Thank you. And I always like to leave a little extra wiggle room, just in case. If you want to put your hand right here, that'd be great. Okay. Put your iron on wherever. I use the standard grip mat for iron on. Do not drop your clear plastic thing on the floor. Done that. You're going to want to put the iron on face down. That scraper tool, one of the best things I bought.
Oh, that's good.
You also want to change the material to iron on. Okay. Firmly push, press the blinking button. Press the other blinking button. And there we go. When it's finished, the light blinks again. You catch it. You're gonna press finish. We're gonna need our tweezers and our weeding tool. Oh. You can turn it off now. We're gonna peel this. We're going to immediately put this back on. You know, cat hair floats through our house. And then we're gonna go to the kitchen. So here's what you need. Instead of using the ironing board, I just lay down a towel doubled over. The iron is plugged in. No steaming will be done today. T-shirt, and then you can use, they called it something in the directions, like an iron-on material. We just use a thin t-shirt. It works just as well, and we didn't have to buy anything. So now we're gonna take our weeding tool, and we're gonna work on the insides, and I know this is probably very difficult for you to see on camera, but you can see where the letters are not. So that's just what we're pulling out right now. As you pull it, instead of trying to get it to go in two different directions, I will cut it and then I can just follow one way. That is what I have found is easiest for me to do. Take your shirt and lay it as straight as you can. I'm gonna go ahead and take off the price tag so we don't forget later. And Dad actually taught me this trick to take the seam and make sure the seam is at the side. I guess that's not a trick, I guess that's just common sense that I didn't think of on my own. It's not a trick, it's just something. And I didn't think of it. Okay, so now we're gonna make sure the sizing is good. Are you happy with that size?
I do like it, yes.
So now we're going to preheat our shirt.
Just note that this is the first ironing that Ashley has ever done in her life.
That's not true. I used to iron Nini's Thanksgiving napkins.
She did. You did used to iron Nini's Thanksgiving napkins.
Yeah, was the only one who would let me iron. You're a stay-at-home mom. You iron when I'm not.
I do. Yeah, that's true. I never asked them to iron. I always did it. I'm just giving her a hard time.
You. Oh, that's upside down. That would have been tragic. All right, like this?
Yes.
Here.
Yes. That way it'll sit on top of her chest. Yeah.
You're happy?
Yes.
Okay. We're gonna lay down our t-shirt. Well, we're gonna lay down a layer of our t-shirt. So I've got it kind of open. Sorry, a lot of this is just me fiddling to make it. All right, now we're going to press. And it's going to steam and a foul smell will emerge.
I wondered what that smell was. Yeah. It's that.
See that steam coming up?
Mm-hmm.
So I'm firmly pressing down and slowly moving over top. I found that the best results happen when I do it for about 45 seconds to a minute, especially on fine pieces like this. I want to make make sure I'm going all the way over to the edge. Alright. So we're gonna pick it up. We really need more space. We're gonna turn it over. One smooth motion. No wrinkles. And we're gonna iron straight on the back. But you wanna keep it constantly moving or it'll scorch your shirt. Okay, now we're gonna flip it over one more time. And we're gonna let it cool. So we'll be back in just a few minutes. All right, so now we're gonna take our finger and we're gonna firmly press and peel. Now, if it is coming up, no big deal, just put it back and re-iron it again. I had to do that yesterday with one of my projects. It was no big deal. You do wanna press the shirt down. And there we go.